Okay, I'm going to speak about the middle school. I think middle school is just a very special, very challenging age. I think teachers who teach in the middle school have a very special vocation. I respect them very much for that. I think those of you who've had children and know that that age, when they're developing so quickly and maturing at such a rapid pace, that some of the major issues that the kids have is developing self-confidence, self-esteem, developing a sense of identity, learning how to get along with others, those social emotional skills and abilities that they're going to need to feel good about themselves and to learn, to be able to focus, to be able to move on in life. So the middle school has a team approach that really focuses on those very special needs. And because of that, there is perhaps less emphasis on drilling the academics. Maybe I'm speaking a little bit exaggerating there, but I think the emphasis is on social, emotional, along with the developmental cognitive stuff. So if you look down these 3 bullet points here, they're experiencing rapid growth, significant development of cognitive, physical, emotional development. They are going to share, the staff is going to share a common group of students, providing an integrated approach. And that the grade level counselors also provide support in development activities and stay with the students throughout the middle school years. So we're looking at consistency and lots of support through those years. Okay, the middle school is always constantly looking at their curriculum, however, and in the 2009-2010 year, the science curriculum was refreshed at the middle school. The mathematics curriculum has been redesigned to offer Algebra 1 to the majority of students, which is a great addition to the middle school curriculum. And then we have reading and language arts in 6th grade, which is basically skill-based, a lot of primary skills, organization skills, and in 7th and 8th grade, we get into a more literature-based, more essay type of writing that will transition them smoothly into high school.
So I have been talking about the kind of innovative things that I think we do in this district. One of the programs that we are piloting this year in the middle school, there are 2 teams within the 7th grade, one at Station and one at Prairie, who have netbooks. And then the purpose of that is we're looking at how could we integrate technology into the classroom more fully. They can't bring the netbooks home. They actually use them during the day as a part of the curriculum. It's letting the teachers explore and experiment with how to integrate technology into their lesson plans and into the curriculum. It's also looking at middle school years can be years where you start to see kids become a little disengaged, partly because of how much is going on in their own lives. And so it's looking for a way to, kind of increase student engagement. From what I've been told so far, it's a huge success. The kids love the idea of being able to use a computer all day. It is not a significant financial commitment on the part of the district. We were able to do it within the existing budget, so it is not a special program that we funded. It's simply looking at how we're using resources. And when you think down the line, there's going to come a time, and I don't know whether it's 5 years out or 10 years out, where we stop spending as much on textbooks and more of it comes through technology. So experimenting with technology today and looking at how we can integrate that into the curriculum, that's huge. And for us to think about being in front of the curve now is just an example of how Barrington is serving its students.
And the high school. High school is near and dear to my heart. I spent 31 years teaching at the high school, in the English and the Social Studies department. So my affinity to the high school and my respect for the high school is very, very high. First of all, let me say that the Barrington High School is known for a wide range it's a comprehensive high school with a wide range of course offerings. It's also known for its innovation. From 40 years ago, we've had innovative programs in the English department, the Fine Arts department, the Science department. Some of the original programs that set the standard for the whole state started at Barrington High School. So we have a long tradition to be very proud of in terms of innovation. We also have an interesting way in which we allow our students to self-select in the high school, which is not typical of high schools. For example, if students want to move into the honors program, they want to try an AP course, they are allowed to listen consultation with their teacher and their parents. They're allowed to move into those programs and challenge themselves. So it's a very stimulating opportunity for a lot of students who might not otherwise be able to take this kind of level of courses in other high schools. On the bottom bullet point there is a new program, a new academic resource center that has been started this year, which is a drop-in center available throughout the school day, and it is staffed by teachers. And these are for the kids that oftentimes in the past perhaps might have fallen through the cracks, might not be staying really up on their coursework or the skills that are required to keep up with the course. And now we have this resource for these kids to come anytime during the day, as well as some of the resource centers that the individual departments have. We have a Reading and Math Academy, which again is designed for the individual student that may be falling a little behind or struggling a little bit, to keep them up, to keep them able to move through the school and be successful, and for many, many of those students to go on to college. We also have a special program called Pathways, which is an after-school program, which is for kids who really haven't been able to make it in the regular program for one reason or another. For example, there are actually a number of girls in the program who have had babies, okay, and stay home with their babies during the day and come to this program after the regular school is out. They come and have a very compressed and focused and hands-on and very highly supported academic experience, 2 or 3 hours, which allows them to finish their high school curriculum and graduate. So it's a wonderful, wonderful program. There's a lot of bonding because these kids may not have been able to make it otherwise. It's a very special program in the long run.
One of the things that I'm particularly proud of in Barrington is that 95% of our kids go on to some kind of post-high school graduate education. And, you know, we're going to talk in a minute about a program we're just looking at Harper. It's very interesting to me that 15% of our kids go on to some kind of a program at Harper. So, you know, I think we have a lot to be proud of. I think we're looking for ways to see how we can help kids make the transition to college to be successful, and I think Barrington does a good job of that. We not only do a good job of it from an educational standpoint, but also from a financial standpoint. Last year, $6.3 million in merit-based scholarships were given to students from Barrington High School. That's huge. That's unbelievable in this day and age and in this economy. And it's a huge boost for the parents and students who are funding college educations.
We mentioned the advanced placement course offerings. Those of you who don't know about advanced placement, it's courses that are approved by a national college board group that also devises the SAT exam. And these courses are of college quality, whether it's biology or English literature or calculus. So when you take these courses in high school and you pass the exam at the end of the year at a certain level, you then earn credit, college credit, which you can then use in the college that you go to. We have had a large, broad offering of college AP courses. I taught AP courses for quite a few years myself, and they are a wonderful addition to our high school curriculum because, first of all, they offer the practical advantage of getting that college credit and then having that credit to use in your college experience, the flexibility, a year abroad. You can get through in 4 years and you have some advanced placement credits in your back pocket when you go to college. And then secondly, it's a wonderful educational learning experience for both the teachers and the students because the level of work is very stimulating. Okay, it's very intellectually stimulating, very engaging, and it's just wonderful courses to teach. So we love our advanced placement program, and I think we're doing a good job there. Our National Merit Scholarship finalists, I mentioned before, we had 16 this past year, and these are part of a national exam. Most of these students will go on to get merit-based scholarships at highly selected schools.
So I mentioned a minute ago that we are looking at a new partnership with Harper. And that's in response to the fact that we have a significant number of students who go on to Harper. Along with 3 other districts in our area, we are working, and with Harper, we are working to create a program that's designed to integrate sort of our curriculum with the Harper curriculum and provide students the ability to earn dual credit, both at the high school and college level, so that when they transition to Harper on a full-time basis, they actually already bring in some credits that they earned while they were in high school. So it's a way to help bridge and make sure that the kids who go to Harper are successful, because that's a key element of kind of bridging that gap. Is we want to see that all students who graduate from Barrington are successful in their next academic endeavors. So speaking of being successful in next endeavors, we also, and I know Penny spoke to it, if Brian stole Penny's thunder, then Penny stole mine. We have, a program called LifeCo that provides life skills to 18 to 22-year-olds. So we have an amazing district in that we serve early learners from the age of 3 all the way up through 22-year-olds, and we're teaching life skills to people from 18 to 22 to help them in their transition to their future, just as we're teaching skills to the youngest to help them be successful in school. So it's that commitment to learning at all levels that's so important in our district.
And here's our final slide. This gives some of the awards that we've received here at the School District 220 in the past year, and actually consistently over recent years. You see U.S. News and World Report, Newsweek, Silver Medal, National Schools of Excellence, Blue Ribbon Schools, and we have 7 elementary schools who have earned Academic Excellence Awards. That's just really fantastic. I think one of the reasons why we have such high end-of-the-line test scores is because of the excellent work that goes on in those first few years of the elementary schools, and it's carried to the middle schools. It's really the foundation. When the kids learn their basic skills at that age, they're really set to go on to be very successful. And I might add, because we have a unit school district, I don't know if you're aware of this, but we have a unified salary schedule throughout our school district. So elementary school teachers are on the same salary schedule as high school teachers. This isn't true in other districts where you have a separate high school district. I think that attracts really high quality teachers in our elementary schools. And that's part of the reason why our elementary schools are so excellent, because they're doing it. Thank you.
Thank you.